template as Red Titan. What is this? A Red Titan comic book and blank pages? You know what that means.
You're on track to be a teenage billionaire. How much does Ryan get to keep of all this?
Oh, be careful, Ryan.
999,998. 999,999. 1 million. Morning workout complete. People recognize me and be like, hey, you're Ryan. I just realized that you're famous.
Today, we have a lot to cover regarding Ryan from the Ryan's World YouTube channel, which has a whopping 37.8 million subscribers. And it all started when he was a tiny kid of 3 or 4 years old. And he's still going aged 12. In fact, in 3 weeks' time, he's going to be 13. And he's still making the same type of content for 5 to 8-year-olds.
How long is Ryan gonna be doing YouTube videos for? Because I want to emphasize that this guy has been uploading YouTube videos about, like, reviewing toys for the last near 10 years, right?
And to me, that is extremely worrying.
I mean, to Sean and Luann, how did this all start?
Well, Brian been watching YouTube ever since he's little, and he started watching other kids on YouTube. And one day he just come up and asked me, you know, can we start a YouTube channel? There's other kids on here. It looks like they're having fun. Then I started watching YouTube videos with him, and it really did look like the family on there, the kids on there were having a blast together. So I thought, why not? Decided to just take him to the store and then just ask him, what toy do you want to play with? And that's just how it got started.
This one looks fancy.
Okay.
At that young age, he certainly did look like he was having fun. However, that is going to change. Recently, the family were on a podcast where they were asked a bunch of questions about how it all started, how they made money, and also how Ryan feels about content making now. I have a lot of opinions to share on things I feel we should all be worried about.
Ryan, did you ever want to be like spend more time making the videos? Because I remember being a kid, I was like, oh my god, like maybe it's because I was growing up in the Midwest. I was like, Hollywood movies, like I want to see what that's all about, even though I had no idea. Like, do you ever tell your parents like, no, I want to be in more videos, I want to do more?
I think when I was a kid, I had lots of fun doing the videos, like with my sisters and with my parents, because like it's just really engaging and fun for me. And I loved like making the videos because I got to like play with the toys and talk to camera, play with my sisters. It's just really fun throughout the whole video.
When I was a kid, I really enjoyed doing it. Hey Ryan, you're only 12, so you're still a kid, mate. But I have to say, what you've just said there does make it sound like it's not fun for you anymore.
I mean, those numbers are crazy. You guys have over 10 different YouTube channels, over 80 billion views across them. You have a mobile game with 34 million downloads.
Wow, they have 10 YouTube channels. How much does this poor kid have to work?
I want to break down Ryan's World from the business side. How big is the team that runs this? And take me through like how you're able to maintain this.
Yeah, for the production side, we own the studio in Houston. It's called Sunlight Entertainment, and we have full-time employee, about 30 to 40 employees, and it breaks down to video editors, producers, animators, voice actors, on-camera talents, script writers. But yeah, our company is mainly working on the production side of the content, and then we partner with Pocket Watch to produce Ryan's World toy products, and TV series also. We partner with Pocket Watch to produce TV as well. So YouTube production, we mainly handle it, and we produce over probably 20 videos each week.
Each week?
Yeah.
Wow.
The family has made over $100 million, and they also have twin daughters. And guess what's happening to them? They are now becoming involved but more on that later.
And Ryan, what's your day to day like in the content and the videos that go out?
Well, usually we film on the weekends because that's when I have the most time. Because like other days I have school and then extracurricular activities. So yeah, that's usually when I film.
When does Ryan get any time for himself? He goes to school, he does extracurricular activities after school, and he films at the weekends. So when does the poor kid get to do anything that he really wants to do? Because it sounds to me like that's not very often at all. Let's have a gander at his recent content.
999,998, 999,999, 1,000,000. Morning workout complete.
I'm not sure about you, but you just cannot convince me that he looks like he is having fun there. Am I picking on Ryan? No, not at all. I'm just making this video to bring attention to the fact he looks absolutely bored to tears. And it seems like he wishes he was anywhere else but where he is. And realistically, it's no wonder, because by the time he was age 6, he had already made $11 million. So that begs the question, why are they still making this kind of content?
But when I see Ryan and his fans, I feel like Ryan himself or his channel itself is a brand.
Maybe that's the answer to the question of why he can't quit, because it is not just a YouTube channel. It is also a massive brand that obviously brings in an awful lot of money. But that just makes the parents seem very greedy to me.
Ryan, I'm also curious, you're on track to be a teenage billionaire doing YouTube. But I remember being your age and just changing my mind every day in terms of what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to be an astronaut, then I wanted to be an NBA player. I'm curious, what do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do because like the drawing and then like at the end you get to see the whole thing and see what you've worked on the whole time. And like sometimes I can see like the drafts first and then after I can see like the full thing. And it's really cool to see how it changes over time.
When Ryan was answering that question, he seemed very socially awkward to me, as if he needs more time away from YouTube and more time out in the world having real fun with friends. Either that, or he was terrified to answer the question for fear of what his parents might say.
Ryan, are you going to keep making YouTube videos, given your interest to be an animator and maybe go behind the camera, like as you get older?
I think I will keep going for a while, yeah.
He thinks he's going to keep going for a while. Is that because he's scared stiff to say he doesn't want to do it anymore? Certainly makes you wonder, doesn't it?
One thing we're thinking about is we want to make sure we cater toward the existing fan. 5 to 8 years old are our core demographic.
They're keeping the YouTube channel as it always was for 5 to 8-year-olds. But the main problem there is Ryan isn't that age anymore, is he? No, he's nearly 13.
Is there a consequence?
It's gonna happen.
That's why you cannot lie. Daddy, you're up.
Well, I'm next. Oh, I'm nervous.
The parents look like they're having real fun in that video, but Ryan certainly doesn't give me that impression, and you can't convince me that he is loving it at all. Now we're going to get on to the subject of the twins and this feature movie that they and Ryan are all in.
Hey, Evangeline.
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you so much for being in the movie.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see it when it comes out August 16th.
I was thinking about near future of kids. When we think about the script for the movie, we thought about what Ryan, Em, and Kate would be by then in 2-3 years. Emma and Kate never done TV before with Ryan. Ryan's been doing 4 seasons of TV, but Emma and Kate never done it because they were too young. But when we came up with the script, we put big role with Emma and Kate because in 2 years we knew they're gonna be ready.
Yeah, and those are your twins.
Yes.
Who are
yeah.
7 years old right now.
Yeah.
How do you think about involving them in the content and the family business?
Well, when they grew up watching Ryan, right? And so they're always inspired by their older brother. And so, I mean, in the first few years, I kind of film them now and then, but it's kind of just like a vlog style. It's not anything, they're kind of like, I don't want to say background character, but they're kind of there sort of thing. But, once they reach a certain age, they told me they're ready to just start making videos where, like they can do it by themselves, without Ryan being in it, without, help of anybody else. And so, they really enjoy the whole process. They love watching themselves after. And I always try to make it fun for them.
I can see how filming a YouTube video would be pretty fun for them because they'll just be playing with things and saying whatever they want to say. There's going to be no script for children of that age. But a movie, that's a whole different ballgame.
And the movie was also a big step for them because, right, going from YouTube video where I'm just filming or my husband's just filming, no script, right? No a redo versus the movie where there's directors, there's multiple cameras that might have to redo a scene, multiple takes, and memorizing script was a big deal that we thought, like they said they're ready, but are they,
The majority of this podcast seems to be centered around money. I mean, I know that they've made over $100 million, but how much money does a family of 5 actually need? And that just blows my mind, really. And it seems that they might just let Ryan escape from doing this sooner rather than later because they've got a new cash cow to milk, haven't they? I.e., their twin daughters.
Would you rather? Valentine's edition.
Or drink a gallon of strawberry milk.
I think eat a million candy hearts.
No way!
Because he's nearly 13 now, his voice is changing and becoming a lot deeper. He's also growing facial hair, and I genuinely feel so bad for him. It really feels like he is being milked to the nth degree.
It's amazing to hear your dad talk about your confidence. Do you ever feel any pressure?
Not a lot. Not usually.
He definitely looks like he's under pressure answering that question there. I have to ask, why do they not make content which is more age appropriate for Ryan? Because he must get a certain amount of bullying for the childish content that is still being produced. I mean, what do you think? Do you think he's going to get bullied? Do you think he should stop making that kind of content? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you've enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Ta-ta for now!